Matty, welcome to Doncaster Rovers. How pleased are you to get this move sorted?
Yeah, delighted. It's something that I've looked to obviously play regular football and being a winning team, and that's what Doncaster's hopefully going to give me. And I'm delighted to be here.
I'm going to say, why Rovers for you at this stage of your career, and from the conversations you've had with the gaffer as well?
Yeah, the gaffer's a big pull. I spoke to the gaffer 8 years ago when he was at Peterborough about going there, and it sticks with you. I think I'm always looking to work with him some way or another. So yeah, it was a big pull, and obviously Doncaster winning the league last year and coming into League One. I think it's a match. We'll both match. I think I can give that experience, and the club are in League One, and I think we can push on.
There's that kind of faith that the manager's shown in you. I suppose that will be a big boost. He's not only looked at you that time ago, but kept his eye on you, and still thinks that you can really make an impact in his team. Yeah,
I think we've been through quite a lot of things on what he wants, what he expects, and yeah, it was one of them things where I could see myself fitting into the club, how the club work. I like the way that the club operates. So yeah, it's one of them where I'm just delighted to be here and can't wait to get going.
We were talking before, and you mentioned you've been in this situation before, coming into a club that's newly promoted to this level when you were at Luton Town, and obviously they went on, you won the league the following season. What is it like coming into an environment like this where things are on an upward curve, but the goal is very much to continue that?
Yeah, definitely. We don't play football to finish mid-table. We'll play football to win the game, win leagues, whatever it may be. So we're going to give us best, obviously, to do what we can in the league. And yeah, it's similar to when I joined. I feel like it's similar to when I joined Luton. So that's what I'm going to try to replicate. But yeah, I'm over the moon.
Where do we find yourselves in your career then? How would you describe where you're at the minute?
I'm hungry to play football. Last season were a bit stop-start for me, and that's not me. I like to play regular. I like to be a big part of the team, which I hope I can be. But yeah, it's one of them where I've still got plenty to give. People talk about your age and things like that, but I've still got plenty to give, and I feel like I can help Doncaster in every area.
I was reading before that you said that you'd always loved to play on to 40. I suppose if that's the case, you're kind of only halfway through your career at this point.
Yeah, it's one of them where I can never see myself not playing football. I always have the hunger to play, whatever it is, five-a-side in training or whichever. It's not a case of I don't want to do it. I really do want to do it. So yeah, it's one of them where I'm going to go as long as I can.
How would you describe yourself as a player? What you like out on the pitch?
Wholehearted. I'd like to think my strengths are probably defending and in both boxes really. I've got quite a few goals. I like to stop goals. So yeah, it's a bit mainly in both boxes, probably my strengths.
You've played more than 500 games at senior level. We've also got a fairly young team, but particularly the centre backs that are on the books at the minute are young. Will that be a big part of it for you in your time here in terms of passing on that experience and guiding the younger players as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think that was part of the conversation we had with the manager about obviously the age of the team. Bringing like myself in, hopefully help the younger lads, and hopefully some of them can kick on and take us up the leagues. So yeah, it's a bit of both really. It works for me and it works for the club, and I'm like I said, I'm really excited to get going.
Got a lot of experience at League One level. Obviously been there most recently with Huddersfield Town. How do you assess the kind of landscape of League One going into this season?
Yeah, there's some big teams on paper. There's some really big teams that probably shouldn't be at League One level, but that's good for us. That's what we want. We want these big games against big clubs. we don't want to be playing the smaller clubs. So yeah, it's exciting. It's going to be an exciting season, and I think Doncaster is a great opportunity for me and the club to see what we can do.
How do you assess the squad as well as it is at the minute from what you know about the group and what conversations that you have had with the gaffer?
Yeah, I've spoken to some players who've been here last season, obviously to see what it's like, and I couldn't speak highly enough of the squad. I don't know many players. I know maybe one or two, so it's going to be new for me knowing a few of the players. But yeah, what I've heard and the things people have said are really exciting. So it's one of them. Like I said, can't wait to get going, and I'm really excited.
How is it for a player like yourself coming into a new environment? You've been at Huddersfield for 4 years. It's how are you feeling? Preparing to come back in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's one of them. You need to start getting yourself in shape, ready to go. So now the season's going to be pre-season's going to be starting soon. I'm obviously getting my body moving again, getting ready for pre-season, and yeah, it's a bit of excitement and nerves and all the rest of it. But it's only like anything when you starting working somewhere else or going into a new environment. So hopefully I slot in nicely and hit the ground running.
Plenty of reasons to be optimistic for you and the team as well, do you feel?
Yeah, I'm really optimistic, and like I said, the league looks exciting this year. With a gaffer, the way he likes to play, it was just a really big pull for me, and yeah, I'm really excited for it and can't wait.